Hello, hi, welcome or welcome back. I am going to talk about some makeup that I must mention for the Sephora sale. Now, my uploads on YouTube right now, this might just get pushed to the front because I want to get this out as soon as possible. I did a little Patreon post. If you are not over on my Patreon and you would like to join, I will leave that in the description, the link. Thank you so much. I would appreciate it a lot. Anyway, so I did a little post on there about some things that I was thinking about for the Sephora sale, and now I want to talk about some things that I already have makeup wise that I would recommend to anyone that are kind of like, don't sleep on this. This is something that you might actually really enjoy to get during the Sephora sale. You understand. I also have my lips bare because I'm going to be putting on the lip combo that is just everything to me right now. So yeah, I will get to that in a little bit, but I want to talk about makeup. I want to talk about some makeup things. This might not be everything that I would recommend ever, but I just need to get this off my chest, and I want to let you know some makeup things that absolutely I would not look over during the sale. Sephora only has these sales like twice a year, and frankly it's really the only time that I really go in with Sephora or that I feel a little bit better. But in saying that, 10, 15, 20% off, that's not actually that much. It's not that bad. So if you have to skip this sale, don't worry about it. If you got bills and stuff to pay, there will always be another sale, my friend. Try not to let it pressure you too much. I also tell myself that because it's like, this happens again, it'll be back. It's okay if you need to skip it. But in the meantime, I'm going to talk about it in case you do want to, participate in the sale and kind of do your thing. So yeah, I'm going to get into it, and I got to do this right now because time is ticking. Okay, I'm literally just going to be talking about makeup. If I miss something, or if later I'm like, oh my god, how did I not mention this? I will either make another video or put it in the description, or in the comments we can chat about it too. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to start with like cheeks and stuff like that. Contour, my favorite contour, I don't think they technically make it or sell it anymore. It's the Shade and Light one, but I do really like, where is it? It's right here. This is the Rare Beauty Bronzing Stick in Happy Soul. Now, I have used this, I feel like quite a bit, and literally it looks like I haven't at all. So this makes me really excited for how long I will be able to use this for, and like how much use I will actually get out of it. It blends so well. It's wonderful. I think I probably could have gotten away with going the lighter shade. This is like the second one. Truly, oh, it is beautiful on the skin. Wonderful. Another thing I really do like from Rare Beauty, where are the blushes? Hold on. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Another thing from Rare Beauty that I would recommend are the blushes. Oh, sweet, sweet blush. Wonderful. You can get the little set with a 3 in it. I think they had like a mini little trio set, but the big one, honestly, I feel like this is going to last me forever. It's insane. It's insane how much a little bit of this goes and how well it blends out on top of powder, on top of liquid, just on its own. I was far too scared to hit him, but I would hit him in a heartbeat now. Okay, now the blush that I'm wearing right now, this is from Melt. Another blush, I know, but this is in Cali Dream. I love an orange blush. I also have Bawdy, B-A-W-D-Y from them. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks stunning. This is a really, really light peach, and honestly, I'm obsessed with it. There's not much more to say other than that. It's a really good freaking blush. It's matte. Sometimes I like a blush with a little bit of glow, and actually moving right along into the other blush that I would mention is any Hourglass palette. So this is going to come with bronzer, highlight, and a blush typically, and sometimes a setting powder. This is an older one. This, I believe, is the Sculpture Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculpture Unlocked. I use the living daylights out of this. I'm so surprised that I haven't run out. However, Hourglass, I've talked about them once before, many times actually, and I will talk about it again. I think they really need to focus on extending their shade ranges because it is pitiful. And I listened to an interview one time where the founder was literally talking about like, yeah, we heard you. And I'm like, okay. So I have seen a little, like, couple other like variations or versions of certain palettes that they've come out with. I just think that they need to do, frankly, a better job. However, these palettes, I mean, they're freaking expensive. They're very expensive. I think the one that I saw that is much larger than this is like the mini one. It's like $80. I have never bought an Hourglass palette full price. Never. Would I? No. Just because I know there's going to be a sale, and although they are some of the most gorgeous like powders that I've put on my face, and I really do feel like they're seamless and beautiful, and like I feel like every pressed powder or pressed kind of like baked blush or something like this, I feel like it tries to be that. This really, the quality really is there. However, that's my little thing with Hourglass. You've heard me probably rant about that many a time. Bronzer, could talk about the Rare Beauty stick again. It's kind of a bronzer, not really a contour stick. But I will say the bronzer that I do love is the Fenty one in Shady Biz. This has been one of my go-tos for, I don't know how long now. It's wonderful. I did have the cream one, but Lord help me if I can find it. It grew arms and legs and walked away and is now a gremlin in my apartment. I don't know. But I do like, I think it was Butter Biscuit. It was that cream, very cool toned. Just, it was great. But the powder ones, I think the powder one is like my first like thing from Fenty that I was like, this is good. Maybe. There's probably something before that. I'm gonna kind of go like all over the place, and I hope you don't mind, but Bite Beauty Upswing Mascara. This is a little mini one. I don't think this is actually not even the size that you'd buy if you bought the mini one. This is like the little points one that you get for 100 points or something like that. Bite Beauty Upswing Mascara. I have talked about this mascara so freaking much that I'm sure you probably already knew that I was gonna say that. But it's what I'm wearing today. It's what I wear pretty much every day. It's what I wear when I want my lashes to look on and poppin'. If you get that reference. Anyway, so for mascara, this is the one that I recommend. I love Tarte mascaras. Those would be like a close second. But this really, I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been talking about this, so do yourself a favor and just maybe get the mini one. It's like 14 bucks for the mini one, and it's larger than this, I do believe, and I can make that last as long as I would make a normal mascara last, so it's still spendy though. It's a little spendy still. Eyeliner, what I'm wearing today and what I love so much. This is not the shade, it's right here. It's the KVD Tattoo Liner in Mad Max Brown. This is my favorite brown liquid liner. The brush tip, ooh, it just makes the most sharp, perfect wing. And this is, I thought this was running out, and then when I then when I learned about the little pump where you put it in the cap and do this, because there's a little spring in there to kind of make the ink go back down to the bristles, I think it's lasted me another month or something ridiculous like that. Like, there's really a lot more in this than I thought when I already thought I was running out. So this liner, I cannot be without it. Okay, for brows, Anastasia brows. Here's the thing now, I'm having a little beef with Anastasia. I'm feeling a little upset tummy with Anastasia right now. Specifically, I can't even say that word. Specifically, the Norvina Volume 6 palette. Now, I said to myself, I'm not going to purchase from Anastasia for a while because I'm disappointed in them. And, you know, I don't know if they actually copied the palette that I think that they copied and all this stuff. And I'm not here to talk about tea and star drama, but I saw the screenshots and I saw the swatches. And I don't know. I'm not going to probably purchase anything for a while. Is that dramatic? Is that petty? I don't know. But I feel really disappointed because I really feel like the Norvina Volume 6 is just a little too freaking close to Blend Bunny Surge palette, and that's disappointing. If you saw Twitter, or if you saw literally anywhere that people have been posting about it, it's just frankly really disappointing. And I don't want to make this whole video about that, but in bringing up Anastasia brow products, which I do love and I do think are great, I never buy the Brow Wiz full price because it's usually on the Ulta 21 days, and I don't think I even bought this full price because it was probably during a Sephora sale. This is the Dip Brow Gel, the eyebrow gel medium brown. I love these products. The brow products, they're great. Do I think that you necessarily need them? Probably not, but they're good, and I'm still gonna mention it because my feelings about what may or may not be going on with that stuff right now aside, those are the brow products that I really do go back to and tend to just purchase when they're on sale, because they're good brow products and they last. So the quality is there, but I don't know. I'm just feeling a little weird. We can chat about that in the comments, but I don't know. I'm just a little like, what's going on, you know? Anywho, moving on. Foundation, my favorite foundation is actually from Dose, and they're not on Sephora, so I would have to go to switch a little bit to the powder foundation. Now, I will be ordering, actually by the time you watch this, I probably already ordered this, a lighter shade of the One Size powder foundation. It's really good. It works freaking well. It is a little pricey though, so I would buy it during the sale, just my right shade, because this is like summertime Kurt when I go outside, when I'm frolicking about in the sunshine. So that's like the foundation that I would recommend. Powder, I really have been liking the Huda Beauty powder more, just because I've been using the puff. I don't necessarily know if I would repurchase this per se, because I do want to try some other ones, and I think I had a little mini Fenty one open somewhere, so I might just go back to using that. But this is the powder that I have been using. It's the Pound Cake one. But in kind of line with that, what I would recommend even more than the powder, because the powder's good and fine, but I think what really made powder amazing is this. This is the Beauty Blender Pocket Puff. I use it every day now. Even when I'm like, just like, usually before when I would touch up my makeup and maybe like add a little like powder foundation here, and now I just take this and like toot 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 toot, because all I want is to maybe take down the shine a little bit, or you know, I don't know, whatever. This is wonderful. I think by the time I checked last time, it was out of stock, so hopefully they restock it before the 11th, before the sale is over. But seriously, this is $15. It's not cheap, but, and it cleans so well. So this honestly is it's kind of worth it for how perfect it is, I think. On sale. Eyeshadow palettes, I don't know if there's one at Sephora right now that I would mention, because I've been just so obsessed and just enamored by everything. The Dose of colors, new ones that I'm wearing on my lids right now, that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I do have code Dose if you want to use it. Courtney, COURTNEY with Dose, 20% off anytime. It's like having the Sephora sale anytime. Hey, but yeah, $32 for the palettes, 20% off. It's actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty good deal. So yeah, those are like the two palettes I've really been rotating. Oh, and Melt. I will say, if you look online at the Melt Cosmetics ones, let me just bring it up right now, because I will say that is the other palette that I'm like, oh, the storyline, the everything. I have the 420 palette, but the Rust palette, Gemini, even the Mary Jane one, the Brunette 27. Now, Melt is a little pricey, but I do like their palettes, and I think the color stories are really nice. So if you find one that you're like, ooh, that could be worth it at this time, because $58, but then 20% off. I mean, 58 is a lot, but with 20% off, it's helpful. You understand. Okay, now moving on to lips, because I must chat about this, and I'm gonna put on this lip because. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, for lip liner, this is the All Day Everyday Ultra Matte Lip Liner from Melt, and this is in the shade Foxy. Look at this freaking color. I literally forgot that I had this, and then I was like, oh, there you are. Did I lose it? Maybe. But look at this gorgeous, perfect color. It kind of reminds me of Cool BFF. Like if you mixed BFF and Cool BFF together, because it is that nice like neutrally tone. These have a little bit more like grip to them than the ColourPop ones. But they are long lasting, my friend. They do have a bit of like, I don't want to say stick because that feels like it's wrong, but like a little bit more like oomph to them. Now this is the lip. This is the mother freaking lip. These Bite Beauty lipsticks, they're still on sale. The way that these wear, and they're like blurred, just bitten just kissed, whatever kind of thing is, this is Chai. I like to take it like that. Just gonna blot it around. It's so soft. This color. It is so good. It's so nice. It's so airy and soft on the lips. You've probably seen my TikToks talking about these, maybe, but oh, I need to talk about them again. I need to talk about them again. You need to know. It's a matte finish, but it seriously is so soft and kind of powdery. Other lipsticks that I will mention, number one, the Melt Ultra Matte ones in Mum. That shade, again, I'm not really sure where it's at right now. Oh, it's right here. So yes, Melt in Mum. Oh Lord. Literally the packaging is so nice. It's that magnet. Feels luxurious. It's not cheap, but let me just swatch this and show you. Ooh, it's that rust. Just, it smells like kind of fruity. I really like the scent of it. It's very light. It's not like in your face. Oh, it's kind of similar to this. This one's definitely more red and rust tone than Chai. And keep in mind, this is Chai with that liner. So, oh, it's so good, Mum. I love it. Okay, yes, before I forget, this is definitely something that I will order are the Danessa Myricks. Well, these are the Infinite Chrome Flakes Multi-Chrome Gel for eyes and face from Danessa Myricks. Oh my good Lord, the little pot ones. You've probably seen Michaela's videos on those. Those really popped off. And for good measure, those look incredible. I cannot wait to put that on my face and see what it actually looks like in person because, Lord. And $25 for that little pot, that's not cheap. But again, on sale, it helps just a little bit. I think that might be everything that I want to mention right now and just kind of get out there before it is too late for the sale. Those are the things that I would recommend just looking at. Not saying that like everything will, hello, can I speak? Hello. I mean to say that not saying that every single thing that I mention is an absolutely like necessity, like you cannot live without it, but these are like good staple things that I feel like I return to, that I like and have really just done a freaking great job. And yeah, I don't know why I just started holding everything, but yeah. Okay, I hope that that was helpful. I know that that was kind of not in any particular order, but I just wanted to kind of mention some of my makeup things that I've gotten from Sephora that I feel like are, number one, worth it, number two, just things that I go back to and get good use out of. But yeah, that is all. If you have already shopped the Sephora sale, or if you want to mention like something that you have like on your wish list or something, please let's chat in the comments. I would love to hear what you want to get, what you might be getting, what you've thought about getting, your wish list, whatever it is. I'd love to talk about it. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you want to give it a thumbs up for saving a bit of money at Sephora. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it really does mean a lot. I hope you all are doing well, taking care of yourselves, and being kind to others. I will catch you in the next video. Bye! Can I? Ooh.